Hey y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I'm watching the cutest videos. I'm watching a chimpanzee feed a turtle his apple. Oh, they were sharing the apple. Oh, so we on the backup channel because we finna do a live reaction to captivating Christian video last night between him and Peace Love and how he made me a fan. And how he is now in my top 10 of people. Because he gave me the most epic move I ever seen last night. So I am now a fan of Captivating Christian. And ain't nothing that he could really do about it, in my opinion. In my opinion. I'm a fan. So I'm gonna wait for everybody to come in. Oh, you was there in the bushes? You was in the bushes with me? I should have knew your ass was somewhere in the bushes. I should have knew you was in the bushes. So I'm waiting for a couple more people to get in here as I attend to my farm. Because y'all know I take my farm very seriously. Oh, militant white lady, you was giving me my life last night. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who you is, lady. But last night you was with the bullshit. You was with the complete bullshit. And I was over there gagging. So yeah. Hey, I'm gonna give people a couple more minutes to get in and then we'll get started. We'll get started in a minute. Hey y'all. I don't know why she got blocked. Well, I kind of know why she got blocked. Because Triple Red, do you still got your mod stick? And I'm finna go mod you up on my main channel too. Because yeah, I told y'all that Kim Kardashian game lit. But you don't got the mod stick on the main channel though, right? Because if not, I'm finna go do that right now. Yeah, I ain't forget. Uh-huh. You thought I was gonna forget? Okay. Hey Miko. Hi. I miss you, boo. All right. So let me pull this up because we gotta watch it and cut. We gotta watch it. Hold on, where's that? No, I was about to say I know he ain't take it down. Okay. So we are doing a live reaction video. We're doing a live reaction video. Ugh. All right. All right, we're about to start right now.
What someone may feel. What you feel or what you may feel about something has no concern of mine. I deal in facts. Now, we're going to do this like we were running a bit of courtroom. So, let's do this first. Everybody get your glasses because I got mine. All right, and yeah, it's a red cup. It's the holidays. Hey, hey, hello everybody. I don't let me before I even get started. Hello everybody, and welcome all of the usuals. Hello, hello, hello. Chef Fine is Wine. How are you? Welcome, brother Nate. Thank you so much for holding it down. Rico, thank you so much for being here. Uh, Auntie Melissa Scott, how are you? I saw you, Auntie Donna. Hello, Tanari. What's going on? You lost. What happened now? Well, let me catch you up. So, um, long story short, right? Yes, you got to have a solo cup. So, long story short, when all of this situation happened with the picture of Sean Bradley, that when he was in the airport, that somebody took. Um, Originally, when it was dropped, people were in the comments saying, how could you do that? That's crazy. That's kind of stalkerish and whatever, whatever. And said person was like, I saw him, so I took the picture. So what? To my understanding, and I could be wrong, but that's basically, in a nutshell, the responses that went under the comments. Then later on in the day, when people really started to look into the picture, you know how YouTube does, when people started to really investigate into the picture and notice, hey, there's more of this kid showing than anybody else. And you may want to watch that because somebody could contact people and you get in trouble for this picture because this kid is clear as day in here. And he looked like he didn't know what you was doing or why am I in this picture or anything. Then, and again, that's what the link is there for. So if I'm wrong in any of this, you are free to come up and, say your side. That's what this is about. So then it changed to he put that picture up without my permission. Okay. Then other set person comes on and was really outraged because he was upset. Me being me, if I have even the smallest kind of thing with you, if I can reach out to you and say, hey, pull back on that, or you need to chill out, I'm gonna do it. Granted, right, wrong, or indifferent, I'm gonna do it. So that is exactly what I did.
Child, I was talking. I said, my opinion is that I don't think that he was coming from a malicious place. I honestly think that he just seen a person who he may have had conversations with, and he was like, you know what? Let me fall. Let me just tell you to fall back a little bit. But y'all gonna see in the messages, and then y'all tell me how y'all feel.
And to be quite clear, we're just gonna share right here so everybody can see it. So then, therefore, if I was completely and utterly wrong, for those of you who haven't seen it, then you can say so. Yeah, you were a little wrong on that. Um, so now that we can all see it together. So as he was going off, being very upset at his friend, as he should be, as we all would be, this is all I said to said person. That's it. That's it. That's it right there. Because to me,
So for those of y'all who can't read it, I'm gonna read it for you. It says, Sorry, I understand, but step back. She has you looking crazy, but you're not wrong if you didn't know. You have a right to be bro because had she not gotten any go back, she would have been fine with it. It is only because people are questioning her movements. And then I think he said the kid in the picture though was not a good look. Hold on. I'm a mute.
Me not knowing the full extent, which of course I didn't really care, and I don't have a connection with the other person, so I would not that I even had a connection with the first person, but I could reach out to that person and say, hey, brother, sister, you looking crazy. I don't have any way to reach out to that other person and say, hey, what's going on? That's not even how I operate. I don't insert myself into people's lives that I don't have no connection with. Now, some people feel some type of way about that and think that's me, quote unquote, being shady. But if I don't communicate with you in some form or fashion, I'm not reaching out to find my way to reach around and talk to this one, to talk to that one, to get to you. I need to speak to a person directly who's directly involved. I don't do that reach around this one, each one, teach one bullshit. I do not do that. So therefore, I reached out to the person that I on some small level communicate with and said, hey, um, you know, you looking crazy. Now, when I say she got you looking crazy, those of you who seen the video before it was taken down, let's go back. Now he's outraged and mad, and whatever he has every right to be, I guess, in a sense, whatever. And she comes on very calm, very like, hey, you don't need to be doing this, you don't need to be doing that. Come on, can we just talk about this offline? Which is perfectly fine. But in the situation, how it's looking like you're crazy. So I'm like, it's not really, y'all don't need to be doing this right here. Like, of all places, y'all don't need to be doing this right here. Then my other piece to that was just this. Earlier that day, when it was first put up, nobody had an issue with it. Nobody had an issue with it at all. Until people started talking about that kid being in the picture and people possibly taking it further legally or whatever else. And then people started really getting nervous, wanting people to take it down and I didn't tell you to put it up there and all this other mess, which I get it. I get it. Whatever, like whatever. Um, so we get there. And that was it. Now I really couldn't see where all this was really pointed directly towards a person because it wasn't. One, this was a personal DM that I sent to said person, right? So there's more to get into. So let's just follow me where I'm going. And those of you who kind of know where I'm going, then you know where I'm going. So here we go with another private message, and it was nothing sensational, nothing, crazy about it. It was basically what I would do with any other content creator that I can reach out to. If I see, you're going a little left or crazy, and just go, hey, you might not want to do that. Granted, you could take the advice or not. I don't care. It's not, it's not what you want to do. That's what you want to do. I'm not this is not I'm not your father. I'm not whatever. I'm not trying to act like I'm better than anybody, but certain things sometimes need to happen off of here because the reality is people are waiting for the mess up. People are waiting for you to tell all the secrets or to tell all. So of course they're going to hang on every word. So if that's not how you felt, then cool. So I said what I said, left it, it went unanswered. I didn't expect anything because I didn't do it for anything. I did it for the simple fact that you're very upset, granted. And the fact that
Yeah, I just want to say this. I don't think that he was being messy. I don't. And y'all know that I got mad at Captivating because I felt like he was being messy. But in this moment, I just think that he was trying to be a look out for somebody who he felt maybe was getting the short end of the stick. Now, is that a slight to peace love? No, it's not. It's just he was looking out for Custard. That's his he's okay to do that, in my opinion.
She is over here acting very calm and nonchalant about it. It's making you look crazy. Now, let's fast forward. Now, follow me how this other situation happened. He put out a picture that she claimed behind the scenes was not supposed to be put out, right? I sent him a message asking him, hey, you need to come down off here, not talking about how he moved, not telling him he should not be friends with her. As I mean, as many of you can read very well, I'm sure that nobody sees, hey, don't be friends with her, don't talk to her, stay away from her. I was just basically stating facts from that day. I don't know nothing about anything else but the facts of that day. So in saying that, that's all I was addressing. Have nothing to do with their friendship or their level of friendship. I hope they remain friends and stay steadfast friends. That's their business. Has nothing to do with me. Now, upon this, then this get somehow blown up to where I was talking all this kind of stuff about her. Okay, I don't see it. And so a video came out this morning, which I refused to respond to at the moment because I had actual real money to make. So I'm not going to stop making real money for this fictitious, made up, want to be seen and heard kind of stuff. And it's fun.
So, y'all, we gotta count the drags. So he gonna talk about some. He saw the video, but he was about to come out here and start making his real money for this fictitious bullshit. Girl, we gotta count all the ways that he made me stand him. Cause he made me a stand. I don't care what y'all say. Yeah. So right now we at number one. Okay. This the first moment where I was like, bitch. Okay, let me mute.
Funny how this came out the same way that your thing came out, but who's messy or how?
Bitch! This a 2-for-1. This a 2-for-1 combo. Girl, no. Not a 2-for-1. Girl, I gotta rewind this. Because, baby, he said, bye bye. Bitch, he hit him with a 1-2. Ooh.
Stop making real money for this fictitious, made up, want to be seen and heard kind of stuff. And it's funny how this came out the same way that your thing came out, but who's messy or how? Which situation is messier? A private DM that didn't even come from or go to you or was directed towards you was really towards him to be put out or anything else. So I'm confused. And again, I could always use clarity. I'm always good on clarity. So if there's something that can clear that up for me, I'm all for it. And it's open. That's what the link is for. So in that part, I was confused. Now, let's go into some other things. Now, I know that a lot of people don't operate on a vibrational level to where you can walk in and out of mess or not actually include the mess in your everyday being. Okay, so help me understand how many of you, because I've read a lot of the comments, that many of you have said about, oh, he's messy. I knew he was messy. Um, I, uh, y'all watch mess far more barbaric than this small, minute thing. So I'm just confused as into why that is. But hold on one second.
Hey, Christian, I'm here to clarify things for you.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So this is
So okay, so we gotta be fair, right? We gotta be fair because we gotta count the digs that she put in too, right? So the first dig, she come on the panel like, "Hi, Christian. I'm here to clarify things for you." That's her first dig, right? That's her first dig. So right now he had 2. Now he had 3, she had 1. Okay. I'm a mute.
I understand that you say you dealt in facts and not feelings, but from what you've presented so far, it has been just feelings.
No, it's not. It's not feelings at all. It's not feelings at all. I'm
to
just
finish.
no, no.
Who's going first?
No, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm just stating that
You're
it's
gonna
not
let me finish. Please let me finish.
I am. Go 1 second.
Okay.
It's not feelings at all. It's not feelings at all. I just wanted.
You want me to explain why I feel it's feelings?
No. I don't want you to. No, because however you feel
Go
is
ahead.
how
You
you
go
feel.
first.
So, all right, here's the thing. So I'm gonna give her another point because she's already coming up with the logic of I'm gonna take control of this conversation. She came up there like, okay, you in my house. That's how she came up there like, you in my house, you gonna follow by my rules and this, that, and that, right? So y'all gotta watch it. All right.
However you feel is however you feel. So I'm not here to kind of talk you off of how you feel. To me, it was just a bit like, okay, clarity. That's all. So go ahead, proceed.
Okay, I can finish.
Yeah, you can go
Okay,
ahead.
the reason why I'm saying that you're not dealing in facts is because what you said in the beginning, you said that the picture was up. It had been up for a period of time, and it started to become an issue when people saw the kid in the photo and it was taken down. Correct?
That's under my assumption. That's what happened.
You said that you just said that's under your assumption.
That would be okay. Let's be clear. That would be a fact to what I viewed. That would be a fact because Scott, I'm sorry, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, press the button.
I'm sorry, but you did respond with under my assumption. Now I will tell you.
No. Okay, well let me be clear. Let me be very clear because now we're picking words and trying to make this.
Oh no, the words are very.
No. We're gonna be. So we're gonna be.
The reason why we're here right now is because
I'll wait.
words.
I'll wait.
I appreciate you waiting because this is actually the second or third time you cut me.
So now we got to give her another point because she let him know, like, are you going to let me talk? Are you going to let me talk? Are you going to let me talk? Because I'm trying to speak. Who knocking on my door? Oh, well, nobody knocking on my door. All right. Are you going to let me talk? So, so she had 5. So she had 5. So then she had 4 points and he's still at 3. Okay. All right.
Me off and
I'm sure, no problem. No problem.
Now, if I can't say it here, I can go to my channel. It will be 5 times the views, and I can get it all out.
But see, that doesn't matter.
It's not that it doesn't matter, but you will actually hear my side, and I will get and then you will not, and people will not be able to hear your entire side. I mean,
that's fine. It doesn't.
She told this man. So now she had 5 points. Cause she done told this man that not only was she go live and get the views 5 times the views. She, he then his side won't be able. Nobody hit his side. Nobody gonna care about his side. Once she lost 4 points. So okay. So y'all all right. So wait, is we taking points now, or are we? So we can deduct points. So but we got to get this. Now we got Queen Cannabis. We got to figure this out now. Are we deducting points too, or are we just adding points? We need a vote in the chat. We need a vote in the chat. Are we taking points and add points? We deducted points? Okay. So do y'all want to deduct points from that comment? Okay, take away 1 for that low blow. Okay, so we're going to take away 1 point. So we're going to take away 1 point. Okay, we're taking away 1 point. So now she down to 3. So they tied right now. They 3-3. But I think he about to gain some points in my opinion. So okay. So it's 3-3. So okay. So what we're doing is whoever like read the best or come out Triple Red, you the smart one. So all right, so okay, so right now she had 3 points. Okay.
But see, that's not even the point why I'm doing this. The point why I'm just doing
the point is to have a conversation. You keep cutting me off and I can't communicate.
Well, for one, right now, the tension is a little bit much for no reason.
Absolutely is. Yes,
for no reason. It really isn't for no reason because I didn't come off that way.
Once again, you're dealing in feelings.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Listen to how you're talking right now. You sound like you have a bit of an attitude. So it's like
you saw my video, so don't you think I have a little bit of an attitude? I'm not here for an argument. If you would like to have a conversation,
okay. So if we're not here for an argument and we're here for a conversation.
Well, if we're not here for an argument, I'm assuming I will be able to talk because I still haven't even made my first point.
Well, yeah. Well, then go ahead and make it. You know?
Are you sure? Once again,
the floor is yours.
Are you sure?
The floor is yours, sweetheart. Go ahead.
So your assumption was that the photo was up for a period of time, and that people started to become an issue because no, I don't want Conscious. I don't want you up right now. I need to handle this with him. You said it was starting to become an issue.
Now. Now this is the part where it's like, girl, how you gonna tell this man that you don't feel like he should be on? You don't want him on what? I gotta rewind that because she did not say that. Girl, she did not say that.
It started to become an issue because no, I don't want Conscious. I don't want you up right now. I need to handle this with him. You said it was starting to become an issue.
She told this man she don't want him up right now. I don't want you up right now. I need to handle this with him. And Captivate, it said, bitch, please. And click Conscious right up. Yes. Yes.
Because people were having an issue with the kid being in the photo. That is not, your assumption is not fact.
Isn't
it? Was, once again, you're cutting me off.
No, I'm not. I just said isn't. I'm not cutting you off.
The fact is that the photo was up for less than an hour. The photo was up and I saw it when I woke up in the morning and I immediately texted Custard and it came down immediately. It was up for less than an hour. First thing in the morning, he posted it around 8:30 a.m. So no, that is not a fact.
Okay.
That is an assumption.
Okay.
Now let me move on to the next thing. Okay, so I also heard you say you're not knowing the full extent of what happened. That was actually your words. You said not knowing the full extent of what happened. So once again, you're not dealing with
the full extent of the no, the full extent again, the full extent of the picture situation. Not knowing the full extent in that regard. All I know
That
is what
wasn't
I
what you
saw,
said.
and like everybody else
I took
who
notes. That wasn't what you
commented.
said, but I don't want to
Okay,
ramble
that's
ahead now.
fine. So anybody who commented on anything, I saw it the way everybody else saw it, and so it definitely appeared as if once the situation happened where people started to question, because under the comments, when people were questioning the post, you were under the comments saying, well, I took the picture, so what? I'm paraphrasing, so just want to be clear. I took the picture, so what? I'm free to take the picture, and this, that, and the other. Basically, like kicking back at people having an issue with you taking the picture on that nature.
Okay.
Then
Oh, okay. Tell me
later,
what I did. Thank you.
no. I'm not telling you what you did. I'm just saying what it appeared to be.
What it
So
appeared to
then
be. Okay.
later, right, it came to, oh, he did it without my permission. And it was like, well, okay, you wasn't saying that when people were questioning you in the comments earlier in the picture.
Can you be
Okay.
specific? Which comments? Because I would like to know where I said to anyone, I don't care.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I said I was
Wasn't a big deal.
paraphrasing. Paraphrasing means not exactly word for word. So just
Which comment?
we're clear.
I have never carried it like that.
No, I didn't even like screenshot. I don't do all that. I was over there, I read it, and then I just went about my day.
Wait, I'm not saying what comment. I'm saying where did I comment? You said under the picture.
You didn't comment. You didn't comment under people's comments when they were commenting towards the picture. You didn't comment.
So you're saying underneath the picture, people commented, and you said I was commenting back.
You didn't respond back to some of the comments
underneath the picture.
Under the picture, yes.
No, I woke up. I looked at the picture, and Custer took it down immediately.
So you never commented under a picture?
No, I never commented under the picture. The picture came down the minute I woke up.
Okay.
It was up for less than an hour, and I did not comment underneath this picture. That
Sure.
was not the attitude that I had. It was very embarrassing for me, actually. And Custer was aware of that. Because it was given to him discreetly.
I don't know if y'all can see this, but down here in the chat, Custer says, I took the picture down before she called me. So Custer is up there basically but she didn't comment under the picture, y'all. She commented on a status or some type of status, and she said something along the lines of, you have to be careful because you never know who you'll meet in real life or something like that. There was a comment that was made, but it wasn't under the picture. It was under a post. And she did make a whole post tagging Sean Bradley. She did. Yes.
Okay.
As an intimate key. It was not meant for public consumption. I had a video and I made that very.
But okay, and I have to say this, I'm sorry to keep interrupting, but how is taking a picture of someone while they're minding their business in a private location a private key? Like, I don't know, maybe I could just be tripping, but nothing about that gives me that's a key. I don't know, that just could be my personal opinion.
Very clear. So when you said that she has you looking crazy, it implies that I did something foul.
No, well, see, that's what it implied to you. To me, all I was saying was you being up there with him, knowing he was outraged, and the way you was just like, hey, you just need to come off of here so we can talk. It made him look crazy. I was not talking about making you look foul or whatever. That's the way you took that. And for that misunderstanding, I get it. But
yes, you
it had nothing to do with your relationship with him or anything of that nature. It had everything to do with at that moment, hey, you need to step back off of there because you're looking crazy. Because from what it looked like to me, that you didn't have an issue with the picture until the people started really
your order of events is wrong. It's wrong. It's
well,
incorrect. It's not fact.
well, first of all, peace, love. With all due respect, I don't spend my time on here watching every single story or every time. So, like, if it catches my attention, I'll look and then I go about my business because I do have a regular scheduled day. All right. So I understand. So if he took the picture down right after you called, okay, I was not there to watch it.
And you know what? I totally understand. We all have really, really busy days.
Understandable.
Let me tell you, when I say I get it, I totally get it. But if you're going to go live and start with the sentencing, I deal in facts and I'm breaking down each and every statement that you made, and I'm saying that it's not fact.
Peace, love, honey. Let's not.
In front of hundreds of people. You don't have to call me honey. You don't have to call me honey. You don't have to call me honey. My name is Peace Love. Continue.
Peace, love. Let's not go there because
go where? We're here.
No. That's not. See, I'm not even here to like go back and forth with you in that way. So we're just gonna, because I'm just not here to argue or combat with you about that, because you had other stuff to say that was really like, okay, nobody ever got at you like that or came to you in that way. So all the extra stuff was really unnecessary.
In your opinion, it was unnecessary. I have reached out to you. I have reached out to you. Can I continue my sentence? Jesus Christ.
First of all, please don't yell.
Can I finish my sentence? You're frustrating.
I'm not yelling at you though, but I'm not yelling at you.
Right. I'm just
saying that you're not.
Don't leave Peace, love, please.
He doesn't know how to have a conversation.
No, that's not true, honey. You can't sit here and say
he thought I was going to come up here sing lullabies or some shit like that. Like he didn't just see my video, and that's just not.
I didn't see your video.
I'm respectful enough to be quiet if he needs me to be quiet, and if he wants to drop a link and have a conversation, what I'm expecting is for him to be quiet so I can make my points.
You can definitely make your points. But
I don't feel that way.
Well, go ahead.
No, I want you to go ahead. This is you're the host. You continue to spew your feelings because that's
no, ma'am, not at all. I'm looking for.
Cap, can you give me temporary control of your platform, please? Just temporary, please.
Go ahead.
I just want you to breathe right now. I would love peace, love. Hold on.
It's not that serious.
I adore the living hell out of you both, including Custard. This is definitely an opportunity to speak, and I would just love for y'all to do just that. I would love for you, Peace Love, to definitely explain what frustrated the hell out of you about this whole entire matter, and if you could please tell us what can happen for it just to feel better, please, because I want a solution too.
Honestly, I felt better after my video.
Yeah, great.
But I was sitting here watching in the bushes, I'm like, whoa, okay, so this brother just sat up here and said that he's going to be dealing in facts from this point on, and then he's rattling out a bunch of misinformation, and the thing didn't.
How is it misinformation? Go ahead.
So that's what prompted me to come up here, because I know that there are going to be hundreds of people watching, and it's just incorrect.
No, it's not going to be 100 people watching over here.
Girl, I just choked because he just made me choke because how at one point she gonna say she'll go live and he'll have 5 times the views, and then she like, oh well, I know it's gonna be hundreds of people watching. He like, it's not gonna be hundreds of people. like she just brained the girls. Like, I guess she said that she brained the girls out. Like, everybody was gonna be over there, baby. Okay, I'm Woo. Stacy, girl. Ooh.
No,
Now, because I know that there are going to be that's what prompted me to come up here, because I know that there are going to be hundreds of people watching, and it's just incorrect.
no,
Now,
it's not going to be 100 people watching over here.
Conscious, can you
Go ahead.
Cap, can you mute yourself, Cap? Mute yourself. He's such a gentleman. See how much of a gentleman. See, this is why he was a part of the gentleman's panel. He's such a gentleman. Okay. Go ahead, peace, love.
I don't feel that, actually. And he called me honey. I don't do that shit. So my thing is like, he, at the end of the day, if he saw my video, what I basically, the overarching theme, the overarching topic was, look at him.
Don't, peace, love, this is as good as it's going to get. Don't pay Cap any attention, please, okay? There you go.
Bitch, this is when I became his fan. This is when he made me his fan, because he said, I could do you one better. I could do you one better, ho. I leave my own shit. I gotta rewind it, because who does he think he is? Who does he think that he is? He said, "Oh, you want the floor? Bitch, you can have the whole house." Oh, this man said you can have it all. Girl, you can have it all. He said you can have it all. He said you want to see what a bitch is? I can show you how to be a bitch, and left. He left and didn't even lock the front door, okay? Ooh, let me rewind that.
This is
Was, look at him.
Don't, peace, love, this is as good as it's going to get. Don't pay Cap any attention, please, okay? There you go, Cap. Okay. Go ahead,
He's
peace.
not the link for conversation. That's not what.
No,
Anyway,
yes, okay, go ahead. Yes.
So basically, the overarching thing about it was just stay out of friends' mess. Because even while he was explaining himself just right now and what he was thinking and what he should say, and you know, there's a person that he's in contact with, and he felt that he should say something. It's not his place to give that type of opinion. First of all, y'all aren't cool like that. Like, you know, when it comes to friend stuff, deep stuff, you know, clearly it blew up in his face, because we are friends on another level. And the reason why I got the messages back is because Custard is actually a friend of mine. So if he knows somebody's moving funny towards me, he's going to protect me just as I'm going to protect him. So he knows that I
honestly don't think that's why Custard sent her the messages. I don't honestly think that's why Custard sent her the messages, in my honest opinion. But okay.
I actually admire Conscious TV. I know that I felt that he moved in a way that was pretty much, you know, out of the streets, out of the mess. So I kind of like the way he moved and stuff like that. I even used him as a reference in getting in contact with you. I messaged him to let him know. He said it was cool. You know, I'm just very disappointed, because what he represented was not what I got. You know, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and I think that that's probably what he's feeling. One, it's like, stay out of our business, because you're getting the facts all wrong. And then two, that's messy. It's just messy. You didn't have to speak negatively about me. And to be quite honest, it was the way that he was questioning. How do I say this? I'm mad because people are questioning me and my movements. Like that's what he was like. He said people are questioning. I forgot what he said in the dag one thing. It's only because people are questioning her and her movements. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, that's the reason why I
I
decided to
think he.
say something. You don't know me. You don't know
The-
what we had.
I think he.
I
Cap,
was
cap, cap,
Myself into
cap,
a
cap.
conversation and an issue that had nothing to do with you. Don't tell him why I'm responding the way that I'm responding because people are questioning my movements. Like, who are you?
Can I give a caveat?
What?
Because I do. Trust me. I understand a lot. I understand both sides. I just, I. This is literally one of those situations where it's not even the. Trust me when I tell you, the fire is not necessary. Like it ain't no fire here. It's no fire. It's basically fog. Ain't even smoke. I just want to say to Christian's point. We all are commentators, and if something plays out aloud, that irregardless of how sacred and precious and personal the situation is to us, if it plays out aloud, that gives everybody a general right to have a commentary. And of course, commentary and observations are subjective. So everybody's going to be wrong to some extent based upon how they perceive an event. I read the inbox. I can see where you have a total attitude at because it looks like your friend is pretty much being made to look at you in a negative way by setting him up, by having him looking stupid. And y'all were having a tough moment online. So I get that you felt like the message didn't make anything better in the situation. But
Yes, and
also,
to be honest, Conscious, everybody that messaged me or everybody else that messaged Custer, they all have messages in support of us, and it's not it wasn't a way to actually divide us. You understand what I'm saying? Saying things like she might have gotten any blowback. If she hadn't gotten any blowback, she would have been fine with it. You don't know me, Conscious. I mean, you don't know me.
First of all, it's Cap or either Christian. Listen, so to be very clear, I don't know you, right?
mm-hmm.
Case in point, as if
right,
you don't
so
know
mind
me.
your business.
But listen,
Don't say that shit to my
first
friend.
and foremost, but listen.
The moral of the story is stay out of people's business, friendship business.
Oh, okay, great. So first,
bye.
first part of all of this, okay, bye if you choose to leave. So first part of all this is just that simple. If I'm reaching out to, and I'm still waiting for that where she reached out to me because she didn't. That was a lie. But I'm waiting for the simple fact of the matter. If I'm watching it and I don't know you, sweetheart, to even say anything to you, I'm not going to. I don't understand why that's so hard to get. So I just
her point, her issue isn't.
I get it. Her issue is, they friendship and they run through the tulips, and that's great for them. That's great. But I don't care nothing about that. That has nothing to do with it. And neither was anybody trying to break up their friendship at all. I just said what I said, which was truly true. Just like if we want to talk about past dates, like she said earlier, with the lady that she was that was doing her business, that she was giving orders to, when her stuff got exposed. Everybody was trying to correlate that it had something to do with her friend leaking that information, and that was bad business. And she had to then come on here and then basically say that she had nothing to do with it.
Baby, bye-bye.
Which, again, understandable. But when stuff like this, and it's like, come on, like I could see if I was calling you, oh, stay away from that, this, that, and the other. I wasn't even talking about her. But I was basically saying that had it not blown up, because I didn't know anything about it till later on. 8 o'clock in the morning, I didn't know anything about it. It didn't start hitting like people taking screenshots and really talking about it. It had to be 10, 11 o'clock in the morning on further. What comment? What comment, Custard? What comment? What comment? Your comment where? In the response? No. I mean, and nobody was interfering in your friendship. I didn't tell you to stay away from her or not to be like whatever. So I mean, and to
No, what was said, James? She mad with me? What she said? Let me go look on her community wall. She mad. What she said? She said to the morbidly obese, miserable woman who lays in her bed in the dark, breathing heavy into the mic as though she's about to croak at any second, talking day in and day out about what she saw or what her crew ran back to tell her who delights in anything negative happened to me. When at the root of all of it, all was I was nothing but kind and supported her immensely. Your lifestyle looks and sounds so completely uncomfortable, lonely, pathetic. I'm not convinced otherwise. I wish you peace and better mobility. Oh, this is a cute picture of her. I like the braids. I like the braids. Girl, peace, love. Girl, you got cute braids. Bitch, this is a beef set, hoe. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to do commentary, hoe. You the one. Let's talk about creepy. You said you was going to take a break, right? And you came back with a dissertation with timestamp of what happened in my life 7 months ago about how I allegedly tried to set you up on some docs and shit. And since then, time after time after time, you have been in bullshit. You said I tried to set you up. Bitch, I ain't never tried to set you up. So how you know I'm laying in my bed? That's the gag. That's the whole gag. I ain't never talked about your looks, but girl, you not that cute, girl. You not that cute in the face, girl. Girl, you around here looking like Debo by the chin. You not cute? The fuck? Who told you you was the sexiest bitch on the block? Girl, you are not that cute. Bitch, you are a 5. You are a 5, girl. The fuck? Like the fuck, bitch? You the one around here with your name on docs and documents, and you so motherfucking smart. Why you hang around us lame ass motherfuckers? The fuck? She talk about some I delight in anything that happened to her. Actually, you're wrong. You're wrong. Because for the longest, I didn't say shit about you. In fact, when the whole shit went down, when y'all set up Pizarro Live, I didn't say a motherfucking thing. I was quiet. I was in the chat. I didn't even comment on the bullshit. I minded my motherfucking business. That's what I did. But now, yeah, if I want to do commentary on some shit that happened, absolutely. Absolutely, bitch, I'ma talk. You was the one who was constantly saying Bree, Brianna, Bree. Well, Bree this and Bree that. And I said, why you keep saying my name? Why am I don't have nothing to do with this? Well, I know you don't have nothing to do with it, but what? But what? But what? So, bitch, matter of fact, I am finna go get in my bed right now. Hold on. I'm finna go get in my bed and I'm finna lay down because I was about to get off. But now I'm gonna sit up here and I'm gonna let the whole motherfucking shit play. Because my fat ass ain't got shit to do till about 4 o'clock when I decide to go wash my motherfucking ass and get dressed to go about my merry motherfucking day, bitch. Okay? Oh, it's not my proudest moment. Why you always explaining yourself? Ho, you said Pettyville was gonna burn down. You said that I fucked up Pettyville by fucking with you. But ever since then, you supported me. You supported. Bitch, you ain't support me. You ain't support me. You allegedly leaked conversations between me and you where I called Rita dumb and then deleted it. But then, because we know you remove messages, right? So you called Rita dumb, and you said I called Rita dumb in these alleged text messages that I have never seen to this day. To this day, I have never seen these messages. Because I guess, and then I had to go and show what I was talking about, how people was talking about me. So you started beef with me and Rita, started this whole fucking argument about all this shit, about some bullshit that had nothing to do with me. Had nothing to do with me. You started that bullshit saying that I'm reactionary and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, but the whole time you're a reactionary ass bitch and you can't take shit with a motherfucker saying nothing about you. But I'm a miserable motherfucker, but y'all got whole motherfucking documents where y'all are doxing where people work, where people live, their family members. Y'all got all that shit on a Google Drive where y'all could just literally click on it and post that shit at any motherfucking time. Oh my God, Gemini. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. I'm sorry about that. But let's be motherfucking clear. Bitch, I don't always lay in my motherfucking bed, ho, but if I wanted to, I could. Ho, guess what? My room nicer than your motherfucking room, bitch. You felt like you thought we was gonna give a fuck because you came up here with a gray painted room and a motherfucking degree. Bitch, we could have all that you got without that. Ho, you the one who decided that you was gonna take you was gonna take people, you was gonna come on YouTube in the beef sector to do business because you're a businesswoman. You was gonna come on YouTube, do business with people, get that information, and come to find out motherfuckers was getting docs left and motherfucking right behind your bitch ass. And you want to talk about me? No, phenomenal Scorpio. You was being supposed to comment on you was being supposed to comment on somebody wall so I could go unblock you, and you never did. So that's all I gotta say. But we finna go back to the business that we were minding, and we finna finish playing this. But thank you, James, for letting me know that whole word about what the fuck I'm doing. Child, right, Miss Kept Secret? Because I could never.
To bring this now, then at this point, was like, okay, like, what are we doing? And if she felt some type of way, she could have easily DM'd me wherever, or like she said, she reached out to me. You could have done that before, but to then come on and say funny looking and all this other kind of stuff, like, come on, we being childish. And then you want to come over here and expect me to really like, I already know that you're not really going to be 100 about your stuff. And who cares? And then we sit here talking about some views and who's gonna look at it, and I'm gonna have far more people in my chat looking at it than you. That's because that's already where your mentality is. My mentality is not there, because all I'm looking at is somebody that I.
And hold on, wait. So another motherfucking thing. You just said that you was gonna get 5 times the motherfucking views, right? You said that. But now that I'm over here getting the views that you thought that you was gonna motherfucking get on the unpaid platform, you're mad? You're mad about it? Cause my fat ass got more personality than your dried up thick chin ass? Bitch. Your chin is about the size of my left ass cheek hole. Bitch, you ain't cute. You are not cute. You not that pretty, bitch. You lumpy. You real lump in the face. The fuck? Bitches think because they got a cute shape on them that make them cute. Girl, please. Girl.
Like, semi-associated with, not even trying to be all like, I want to be your best friend. No, but you're upset. And she's really calm, cool, and collected. Like, I don't even know why you're upset. You just need to come off of here. You know, I did block you, but you know why. And anybody looking at that is like, come on, dudes, get off of there because you look crazy right now. Not, you know, anything further than that. Now, what you're doing is when you read it, you're reaching into stuff that I don't know nothing about and I don't care. I was talking about at that moment, right then and there. If you can't see that, then that's on you. But nobody was ever trying to get into your friendship and insert themselves in your friendship. I don't care about your friendship to that degree. I hope that it stays. I hope that you continue to be friends. That wasn't my intention. That's the problem when you have so many people thinking that everybody's intention is on some bullshit instead of on some real factual, hey, let's back up. Let's take a breath. You're too angry right now. Think about it for a second.
That is a very valid point. I do think because a lot of this stuff happens in such close proximity to the beef sector that it always leaves everybody expecting the worst out of each other. So everything goes from 0 to 150 billion really quick. And this is one of those situations where that wasn't occurring, obviously. You was just trying to look out for Custer without also doing felony damage to.
My thing is, y'all making me mad because she really thinks she the finest bitch on YouTube and she run around here with a chin like American Dad. Girl, you got a chin like American motherfucking Dad and you think you that bitch. Girl. Girl, what? Girl. Girl, I'm sitting right here like, I know this hoe ain't talking about me. She ain't talking about me. Girl, the way you could. Girl, see, the thing is, let me not go too hard because, bitch, I already done been doxxed once. I ain't trying to get doxxed again. So I ain't even finna go too hard because I ain't trying to get doxxed, you know. And you know, a motherfucker will dox you, bitch. I ain't trying to get doxxed, bitch. Girl, it do. It do. Okay? And my man rub on my stomach every night, child. Big stomach at all, bitch. It ain't stopping a motherfucking thing. Okay? Girl. Girl. Right. Let me not go too hard, bitch. Cause you know they're DOS, girl. They'll have a whole file, bitch. They'll have a whole motherfucking file. Cause you know some people, baby, you can't drag. Girl, you drag too much, they get the doxing. Girl, you know they like the DOS.
Custard, to be, I'm sorry, hold your point. Custard, okay. To be very clear, I never got your response back to said messages. Never. That's no doctoring. That's exactly what I sent you and exactly the response. I didn't get no response back. And, you know, we clear, like, I'm not mad or anything. I know no response means, you know, you don't, whatever. You're not going to answer. Cool. That wasn't, again, nobody's doing this for brownie points. I just saw you was upset, and I'm just like, man, you up here looking crazy right now because you're really upset, and she's really not giving you that kind of what y'all needed to have behind the scenes in front of people. which made it look like you were just wilding out, going crazy, just looking dumb in the face. That's it. That's it. That's all. So I don't even understand. Yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry, Conscious. Go ahead. Proceed.
No, that's what I was just no, that's what I was saying. It's you were just trying to look out for Custard. It wasn't so much as about taking a dig at Peace Love, even though Peace Love interpreted it that way, and things have gone kaboom.
Oh,
And
because you didn't see it till yesterday morning. Well, dude, it was there for like days, so it wasn't like I just recently put that. I had put that. I sent you that day. So I don't even understand. And then to send it to her or to show it to her as if I was like, making a dig at her, I was not. But if that's what she wants to take it, it is what it is. That's how people do on here. But that's fine. So I
you
just,
dropped the link for Custard.
the link is already on there.
Oh, okay.
The link is already on there. Like it wasn't even a thing to get
Why
upset.
can't we just chop things up to a simple? Can things be a simple misunderstanding? A simple one.
No,
A
they
simple
can't,
misunderstanding.
because you know why they can't?
She wasn't looking for a misunderstanding. She was looking for content, because this never had to be content. This literally could have been something that they talked about behind the scenes. Like, it just literally could. We never had to know about it. Yeah, the original video still up. Yeah, Pizarro kept up. Like, this didn't even have to come out here. Nobody would have had to do content. And then let me just go back to this post. So she posted a picture with her thick African braids and her clunk smile. Girl, bitch, I could post a picture with what? Girl, what? What was that supposed to do for me? I'm not a lesbian. The fuck?
Because people aren't adult enough to say they misunderstood or misread what I said. Because I clearly said, if in fact you did not know, if being the key phrase here, if you did not know, then you have every right to be upset. That's all I said. That's all I said. Other than that, I just felt like, as anything, if nobody really caught an uproar or felt some type of way about everything else involved, that it wouldn't have been a problem. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So basically what I was saying in the chat was that she I didn't see your message until yesterday morning.
Uh-huh.
So I took a screenshot of it. I know I did not reply because I had just seen it yesterday morning. I took a
Uh-huh.
screenshot of it, and I took a screenshot of some other replies from people that I had gotten. I saved two screenshots. I sent them in the group chat, and I showed the people in our group chat.
Right.
She sat on it, and I didn't really want y'all to argue, but it kind of like when she was talking about like messy and stuff, she's going off of things that people like James Caldwell have said about you.
But I'm not,
So,
again. But here we go again with the same situation of somebody
but then,
taking
but
something that I
Christian, it
said. No,
kind of looks that
let me
way.
just. But
I'm
let me
giving
just
you
be clear.
the
But let me
optics
just.
of the
But
situation. It just kind of looks that way.
and again, let me be very clear on somebody feeling a type of way, and I wish BBK still had the thing, feeling some type of way of something that I did not say to them directly. I did not directly say anything about James Caldwell. All I said was a fact, which was my mother did not raise me to go back and forth with no woman. I wouldn't do it. But what we need to not do is call gay men less than men, because we're all men at the end of the day. It's all I said.
Well, Christian, to
So
be honest with you, I never understood like that whole situation. I don't think I was even paying attention to that shit when it happened. All I know is that I've heard him verbatim say that about you.
yeah,
But I
And that's
never had.
perfectly fine. I really don't care what. Of
But
course, people are gonna feel some type of way about something because they feel like they were being attacked. But I did not. You know what I'm saying? Like personally, I didn't even know you to attack you. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was basically speaking on my own experiences. If that hit you, then my bad. But that wasn't. It wasn't that type of thing. But what I'm not gonna do is sit around and let anybody think they're gonna demean me because they felt some type of way about what I said. Absolutely not. I don't care how big you think you are. You're never that big where I'm going to bow down to anything that you say or view me as. And that's just on that. But no, I get you.
but yeah, that she didn't say anything to me after the screenshot was shared.
Mm-hmm.
So this morning, after I went live, I may have mentioned it, and then 30 minutes, 30 or 20 minutes, something like that, she went live. I didn't even know she was going to go live. It's like
Okay.
she's mad about it. I really didn't even want y'all to argue. I wasn't even expecting like all of this, but I I don't know what she said to you because she said that she said something to you
No, she
before.
didn't say anything to me. There's nothing here. That's what I'm sitting up here looking like. Yo, there's nothing here. If you didn't reach out to me, then that's cool. Just say you didn't reach out to me. But please don't say you reached out to me. I'm looking at the shit right here. There's nothing here. So that's what I'm saying. If you reached out to me before and I gave you my ass to kiss, then I could see you going on there saying whatever, whatever, whatever. But if you reach out to me and honestly said, hey, could you explain what you sent to him? I would have easily just said, oh, no, I wasn't talking about your friendship. I'm talking about at that moment, right then and there. Dude, hey, get off there. You're angry. I get it. And if you didn't know, then yeah, you have right to be angry. But get off of here. But my assumption is, and it's just an assumption, that if in fact nobody said anything or was any like, oh, take this picture down. Oh, this picture, this. Oh, and everybody was circling around. It would be nothing. Nobody would be talking about, oh, he did it without my permission or anything of that nature.
No,
Like,
I actually did. I wasn't aware that anybody had said anything until Phi Babe, Sean Bradley, and their little minions and shit had picked up on it. Because I took it down. She made a whole video basically blowing the picture up and getting all in the kid's face and all that shit. So if you heard anything about a kid, it might have came from them weirdos. But that was what she was over there showing. I deleted it like it was up there for like less than an hour and then I took it down before she
mm-hmm.
had even called me.
Okay.
So I mean, but it was like the wording. It was the wording. It was the wording of it. That's what she's going off of because the way it was worded, it makes it seem like she is the reason, like the sole reason. Like she got me up here looking crazy. Like she done drove me out my mind. It was the wording, Christian. It was the wording.
I get that, but again, and the same thing, like she said, if you don't know me or you don't know how you think, you took it upon yourself to think that I was talking about you in some way.
Listen, let
And
me
that's
tell you
fine.
something real quick.
I
Let me
get it.
tell you something. If you had used the word this or like situation or something
This
has you
situation
looking
makes you look
crazy,
crazy. Yeah,
she
of
wouldn't have took
course.
that. She wouldn't have took that as, as hard as she did.
We could say that. We could definitely say that. But
So
you
it
know,
was a
It was just
simple
the wording.
misunderstanding.
again, if like and I said that in the beginning, if you felt like it was, an attack on you, that wasn't the case. However, at the same time, you had a lot to say. So it's like, cool, I get you. We can agree to disagree on the facts on this
Can
matter.
I ask you a question,
Um,
Cap?
Wording
Can
could
I
have
ask you
been
a question?
different, but yes, sir.
Can I ask you a question, Cap?
You sure can.
Is this an accurate statement? I meant what I said, but I meant no injury to you, peace, love, by it. I meant no injury to you.
I mean, that's usually how it is. I mean, I don't. To me, I don't understand a lot of times how people take things and kind of without asking a question. Because if I have an issue, I'm going to ask a question. And like I said, I'm open to, hey, so and so sent me this. What did you mean by that? Or da, 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 da. None of that was like even presented to me. It was straight just, let me tell you about this motherfucker. Look, ugly looking or crazy looking motherfucker. And it's like, okay, really? What? Like, did I talk about your looks? Did I even say anything to you in that way? No. And it's like I get it that this is what people do to get their, get whatever tantalizing or tantalizing things for people to come looking, but come on, like,
right, we could get off the whole, numbers thing because the video is down. Like I took it down 4 hours after I posted it.
no, I understand, but it
numbers.
was up. But I mean that's talking to realize where we're at. You know what I'm saying? That means nothing because while that was up, people had
And
screenshotted,
Conscious,
recorded,
everything you're
and
asking
did
him
everything else.
to do, he's not capable of. That's why I got down the first time. So I just feel like we're just going to be talking in
See,
circles.
we're not going to be. See, we're not going to be talking.
So she insults him. She insulted him. And then she's like, well, we can get off the views thing. But you're the one who introduced it to the conversation. Like, she introduced, in the first 10 minutes of their conversation, she said, you're going to have 5 times, I'm going to go live on my panel, and I'm going to have 5 times the views, and no one's going to hear your conversation. So then she comes back on the panel, and she's like, well, we could just move on past the views. Because I took the video down 4 hours after I made it. Well, then why did you make the video in the first place if you was just going to take it down? Child, let me mute.
In circles, but what we're not going to do is we're not going to talk in circles, but we're definitely not going to try and slick shade people while we're up here. So either we're just going to have a conversation as adults.
That wasn't slick at all.
Yeah, I know. Clearly, I was being facetious. But if we're not going to just be adults and actually really talk about it, then I'm not going to.
If you're the type of person who is asking for
stuff out. No, I'm finished. You can go.
Consciousness, go ahead.
I can't. How do we make this better, please? How do we make?
Well, I don't let him talk because I know he's itching.
No, I'm not itching, sweetheart. Go ahead.
Okay, so I don't feel like it can be made better.
First of all, I live every time he leaves the panel. Every time he leaves the motherfucking panel, I live. Like, I live. Fucking live.
Because after this, and Custer, you're not privy to this, but there were several people that jumped into my DMs that told me past history. It has nothing to do with James. That's only one little drop in the fucking bucket.
Oh, that would be news to me. That would be news.
But can we not make what happens here
but now
about
this is about more
other people's experience?
That would be more stuff. And this would be
to answer your question, Conscious CV, I don't think that we can make it better because I've already made the decision that I don't.
That's okay. That's okay, honey. And I appreciate the moment.
For those of y'all coming in, this is a replay. So how is she gonna sit up here and tell Captivating Christian that because people have told her past shit about him that has nothing to do with James, she don't want to talk. But people could say the same thing about her. Like, people could say you have done things as well. Your name has been in the middle, but her name has been in way more shit. Captivating has only had like two things that has happened. She has been in the middle of a lot of shit in 2021. You got the shit with Sir King, you got the shit with me, you got the shit with Sean, you got the shit with Rita. Like, Peace Love has been in a lot of shit.
Moments that you were there, but I didn't, you know, it wasn't like we really had
He's
this.
not capable.
No, there's nothing to be
He can drop
capable
the
of.
link
We
all
didn't
he
have,
wants.
the
He's not
truth of the
capable.
matter is, peace, love, honey, we did not have any kind of situation where there was this back and forth camaraderie. We did not. So let's not fake it like we did. We did not.
At what point did I say that we had a back and forth camaraderie?
You
That's the
didn't sit up
narrative
here
that you're
talking
putting
like,
out there.
first
I
of
did
all,
not.
you're sitting up here talking like, oh, I can't do this. It's no coming back. There's nothing to come back from.
I didn't say there's any coming back. That's not, you're
Oh,
putting
boy.
words in my mouth that I just
Okay.
didn't say. And I implore you, when you drop the link to talk to people, I ask that you actually calm down. Like you don't know how to have a conversation where you pause and let your guest actually speak. And then if you are going to say something, let's work in facts. You know what I mean? And if you're saying that you're going to deal in facts, if that's how you're setting the tone for your platform and you're saying you're dealing in facts, and I sat there and I waited to hear everything you had to say, which about 90% of it was false. And then I come up, I waited for you, right? And then you dropped the link, and I still waited for you to complete your entire thought. I came up and I said, you're not dealing in facts. First thing that's wrong. Second thing that's incorrect. Third thing that's incorrect. Then you cut me off on every single point that I was trying to make. So of course, then I'm starting to get frustrated and my tone is going to start raising.
Huh?
Custard.
Oh.
And
Yes.
then wait,
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Conscious.
Custer. And then on top of that, after I say you're not dealing in facts, there's no room for correction. He doesn't correct himself. You know what? Okay, I did not know the circumstances. I should not have, because I messaged him based on this, and it sounds like that's not what actually happened. So maybe I should not have crossed that boundary. And especially, and I think Custard, you made a really good point about, you know, mentioning peace, love versus, because it's like you don't know me. And then on top of that, he's saying, you know, we don't have that type of friendship. We don't have that type of closeness. And that's what I'm saying to myself. Like, we don't. So why are you speaking on me to a friend of mine? Like,
Can we also take into consideration though that this?
Go ahead.
Can we also take into consideration that clearly Cap didn't mean any malicious intent by it, which is why he sent it privately to Custard. This wasn't something that he got on his platform and blasted or threw you under the bus. He saw a situation playing out. He felt like Custard was very upset. The situation wasn't going well. He said, Custard, I don't think this is a good look. You need a moonwalk right now. But because he said you got Custard looking crazy, I understand why you are personalizing it. So I get it on your end. I also get it on Cap's end. That's why
two things. He said you got Custard looking crazy. And second, he said the only reason why she's angry is because of the blowback.
Yeah, because that's exactly
so
what.
Now that hold on. So now that Peace Love has said Cap, I didn't even respond to any comments, etc., etc. The picture was already down by the time I had woken up. Custard had already removed it. Are you able to accept that as the fact? That's now she just corrected that situation.
Sure, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, so peace, love. Are you okay with that? He just accepted that as okay.
What? I don't understand what this is.
Okay, so that's there. Now, to your point, Cap, you have a right to an opinion. You observe a situation that played out before everybody. That's just the unfortunate thing about things that play out in front of everybody. People observe. It ain't gonna be factual all the time. So you were trying to look out for Custard, but to no injury to Peace Love, obviously to no injury. Because if you're trying to injure her, obviously you could have
came on my own platform and said what I wanted to say. It had nothing to do with her. I was just because he was up there outraged, and that was before. Actually, I had sent it way before.
It had nothing to do with me. Why was my name in it?
Because you were up there at the time. Like you was up there at the time, not to mention that when like I said beforehand, right? It just looked plainly like, you know, you didn't have an issue with it until people started saying something.
Conscious, we're focusing on something that I'm not even what it looked like and all
I get it, but again, you're talking the same thing. I'm viewing it. If I'm viewing it, then that's what it looks like, right? Correct? Like everybody else. If we're viewing it, it is what it looks like.
Conscious, maybe you can relate to him though. What I'm trying to say is
now
what he's focusing on is not even the issue that I'm focusing on. What I'm focusing on is why my name dropped into the chat and how, you know,
your name dropped in the chat. All I said was she. So if it refers to you, then it refers to you. Yeah, okay. Well, then that's how you took it. But did anybody say?
Is that how I took it, or that's what it was?
But again, did I say your name? Did I? Okay, I'll wait. But did anybody say your name? But you might have to turn you down in the back so we can hear. Did I?
There's someone in your comments saying that they're going to blow my head off.
Miss T,
sorry.
I just think it's just a troll.
There's somebody behind. Can you drop them off the live? Thank you.
Drop them off the live. What you mean?
They're in the back chat saying they're going to blow my head off.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Miss T.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't hear you guys.
You may have to go out and come back in.
Can you hear us?
I'll jump down. I hope you guys can resolve this. I see on both of y'all parts where it could have been a miscommunication, but however, you know, wording is everything. The way it was worded, and from what I read, my perspective is it looked kind of messy. You may not have meant it that way, Cap, but it looked kind of messy.
Okay,
and so they have a real friendship. And this is just a lesson for everyone. When friends are dealing with certain issues, we should just stay out of it because we don't know the levels of their friendship. Now, I can't hear, so I don't know if you guys can hear me.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Hold on.
Okay, that would be enough.
Because we don't know the level of their friendship. Now, I can't hear, so I don't know if you guys can hear me.
We can hear you.
Okay. So that's all I'm saying. I don't know if it came across or even if it dawned on you, Cap, that it was in a bad light, but it actually, from my perspective and my interpretation of the conversation, it made it look as though he needs to watch her. Now, I'm not sure that's how you wanted it to be conveyed, but it did come across like she making you look stupid. You need to back up.
No,
but their friendship is more than that.
That's what people.
Now I could be wrong, love. I'm just saying. I've been watching this whole thing.
I know.
I've been watching the whole thing,
that's
and I think a little bit of hostility.
She's listening to us on a separate device. There's a delay on her.
I know. That's what I was.
She might need to turn that device off and then exit and come back in.
I don't know if you're still talking. Like I said, I see you talking, but I don't know if a little bit of vitriol came from Peace Love because she felt as though from reading those messages that you were trying to impede on their friendship. The wording, again, the wording was open for any interpretation and is not always what we say.
It's
how someone perceives it. And it didn't look good on her part.
And that's perfectly fine. But then again, if it did not look good on your part, there was no issue with you saying to me, hey, what's that about? If in fact there was a level of respect there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, what's that about? The fact that you didn't do that and you instantly went Like, get
She
this
You
got
out.
have
it
to
turned off. It's too
understand.
much.
I didn't. So you have a
She
level
got
of
it turned
respect
off
for
the
me.
separate device in the background. It's too much going on.
I didn't. You have to understand. I feel like there wasn't a level of respect there for you to go and say that to him. So I didn't feel like I did say something to you, but I did unsend it. I mean, I have the screenshot here.
So my thing is, who is she to determine the level of conversations that Custer have with other people? That's not her business. In my personal opinion, that's not her business to say who he is to Custer. So this is just a hypothetical situation that I have in my brain, and it's very hypothetical. So Custer and um if Custer and Captivating was together, like let's say they was in a relationship, and Custer and Captivated said something, would he be out of place? And then it's like, why did you send the message and then unsend it? And then that's supposed to change things. I don't know.
Sent it to you because what I really said was pretty much what I said in my video today. It wasn't any different. So
And that's perfectly fine. But then what was the point? So, because you could have even still said what you said to me privately without saying it publicly. So you
I
said
wanted
it
other people
publicly.
to know that
So
you're messy. That's why that video was made.
Well, again, if it was meant to be messy, and the truth of the matter is, if I wanted to be really messy, then I would have said it on my platform, and I wouldn't have sent anything to Custard.
I
So
mean,
that's why I'm losing. That's really why I'm losing it, because it really makes no sense to me that if I really wanted to be messy, or this messy ass person that you claim me to be, then I would have just said it here.
Saying it on your platform or behind the scenes doesn't make you any more or any less messy.
No. It does. It does indeed. Because in fact,
I don't agree with that. And I think other people would agree with that too. Whether or not you say it on the platform or behind the scenes doesn't make you any more or less messy.
In fact, that is up for interpretation, because if I wanted to be messy.
Wait. So her coming out and putting out private messages that was sent to another person isn't messy, but him sending a message behind the scenes makes him messy. But you taking a picture of Sean Bradley to have a private key ain't messy. The messiest thing of all is taking a picture of somebody, sending it to your homeboy, and y'all having a private key. That's messy. But him telling your homeboy to end the live because he looking crazy is messy?
In my view, I'm going to go on my platform and talk about it. But
okay,
if I was genuinely just showing, hey, concern, hey, you need to get off here, she's got you looking crazy, not personally speaking that your friendship is crazy.
Conscious, why is he still on the got you looking crazy? That's not even the part that I have an issue with. He's not listening.
It doesn't listen.
That's between him and Custer. I'm talking about where he's speaking on me, which are the two parts after. You see how I'm raising my voice because I'm like, why are you not listening to me?
How is that? First of all, peace, love. The first part, when I said you had an issue with that. Now you don't have an issue with that anymore. So okay, that we can.
Hold on. I got some hot ass tea. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Girl. So this the tea that I just got, girl. Girl. So allegedly, in the first live that was deleted, some personal tea about captivating Christian was put out. Now, I ain't gonna be the one to put the shit out there, but this was some personal tea. So why was the first video deleted? I cannot tell it. I cannot tell that tea because I ain't no Dawson. Caramel, no, you cannot say it. You can't say it in my live. You can't say it in my live. No, no, no. You can. Maybe it's somebody else live, but I ain't gonna be the one to gossip. I just want to know. No, I don't think you said it because I would. Let me see. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. No. No, that ain't it. Cause I think he addressed that in later on in this live. No, no. He addressed the peen part later on in this live. But yeah, no.
Exclude that. So then we were talking about the other part where she would not get mad if nobody would have said anything.
And we already cleared that up.
And in my view, that's what it looked like at that time.
I know when a conversation is going in a circle. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll let you have your platform, spew whatever. I'm good.
Nobody's gonna spew nothing, sweetheart. That's not even how I operate.
Sweetheart.
I think everybody does not operate in the same wavelength, okay? And that's the understanding that we have to have. I get it. That what you read, you may have taken it a certain type of way. Cool, I get that. But the thing would have been to just reach out to me and say, hey, I got sent this. What is this about? If you had that much respect, the fact that you know whatever respect you say you had, you didn't have. Cool, I get it. I'm not.
I already said to you, I stamped you as messy, so there was no need for me to reach out to you.
That's fine. Like I don't really,
well,
you know,
what I'm saying, like, will we go?
whatever it is. A lot of people stamp you as messy as well, but that's not for me to judge. You know what I'm saying? It's not for me to judge or go around saying peace, love.
You should definitely judge it if you get a text message and you see me talking about you. Judge it. Go ahead, Conscious.
I mean, if I choose to, then I would. But if I don't choose to judge it, if I choose to be an adult about it and ask you, what is this about? And then upon your response, take it further, then that's my choice.
It doesn't make me any less of an adult. Conscious.
Well, I mean, that's all up for interpretation.
That you have talked about is up for interpretation.
Yeah, I know.
I want to wring Custer's neck for putting us through this tonight. Okay.
You know what? I didn't even expect for I didn't want y'all to argue. I already said that earlier. I didn't want y'all to argue.
Arguing, it's just.
So my question to you, Peace Love, is things have gotten tense. Things have gotten a little heavy, but to Cap's point, because I want us to go just a little bit higher. Cap established that the wording he understands, and he's telling you now that he did not mean anything injurious by it. And you received it, and that's also not to your point. You also spoke about the motive for the picture being taken down, but we already straightened that out as well. He receives that information that you did not get scared and shook when the people came for the baby and all of that ish, because they had already taken the picture down. You wasn't in comment sections, you wasn't moonwalking, etc. So we've dealt with that.
And he's still rolling his eyes after I told him that's not a fact.
But I wasn't. Again, see, here we go. I'm not even this is a whole different thing over here.
All right,
I
so
was
Cap,
reading
all
something that came across.
Cap. Hold on. Please don't call her sweetheart. Please don't call her honey. Just
Thank
call
you.
her peace or love. Please. And that's going to stop a whole lot of this bull crap that's going on up here. That's stupid in the first place.
Well,
It really is. I'm ready to go. I really.
T, I'm sorry. I told everybody to go watch his video. I'm sorry. But she did respond to her comments on community board. She be lying. She trying to move Cap and P, and he like, no, I feel how I feel. Yeah. I told y'all to go to his video. And I'm finna be done in like 5 minutes anyway. Cause once Tanari come up, the situation is done. So
really am, but it's hard to leave a platform when you know somebody is just like talking and they're not talking in facts. It's very, very frustrating.
how is that
As a
frustrating,
content
honey?
creator,
How is that
I don't
frustrating?
want
How
to
is that
be there, but
frustrating? Because you can just go.
as
That's
a
not frustrating
person,
at all. It's
conscious,
not frustrating at all.
Okay. And then she said that she would garner a bigger audience on her platform. So
This
that's
is what she
fine
said.
as well.
It
That's
is.
fine as well. There's no hate over here. Nobody hates anybody. And I really believe that this is a misunderstanding because I read Custard's message and he said that he did not see your inbox until yesterday morning. So I see why this is coming up and why it's like a big thing. But my whole thing about that is, and what I'm going to say about that is, it's the same smoke that's coming at Cap. It's going to come at everybody else when this first came out because Cap didn't bring this out. He didn't bring this out.
Wait, I'm sorry. I need clarification. Like, what do you mean he didn't bring it out?
He did not bring this topic up. This is not what he deals in. This is not anything that goes on.
Oh, no, and I understand that. That's why I was kind of surprised by the text message. So you're absolutely right. I didn't even know that. I didn't even honestly I know that I don't even see Cap in chats. Like I didn't even know that not only he dealt in beef sector mess like that, I didn't even know that he would like be speaking on me. Like
and I don't think that he was, I think that in context that it was taken out because we have to remember this one thing. When we send things through text message and we're not verbally speaking to people, it's not always read in the same way that it was meant. So I don't think that anything was meant to, have anything to break up your Custard's friendship or nothing like that. Because I can't tell nobody who to be friends with. Because at the end of the day, you can't tell me who's gonna be my friend. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say, I hope that you and Custard friendship lasts forever and ever. And I'm not coming in between that. And I'm not being facetious. I'm not being shady or nothing like that. But I think what happened was sometimes when we read text in the not in the incorrect text, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm not coming on here to get down on you. I'm not coming on here to get down on nobody. I'm just trying to have a civil conversation at this point, and I'm trying to have some clarity. And to me, the clarity came when Custard put it in the chat. That was my clarity. This would have been answered weeks ago. I don't think that you took a picture in malicious intent. I don't think that you put a baby up there in malicious intent. When you sent the picture, you wasn't expecting that picture to be posted. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So it's just sometimes peace, love, females can have far better conversation than males.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? I came up here with no ill intent. I came up here with no hate towards you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But if me talking to you for all of 2 or 3 minutes, you've responded to me so much differently.
This is how I normally talk. So when Cap said what he said about Custard and how I went up there, shut up, Custard. Cap said what he said about Custard and how I normally talk. So when he was like, "Oh, it seemed like you didn't have like any care or whatever else," I don't come out like just you gotta frustrate me in order.
Right, and then so then what we do, what I do is, so what I did was I heard what you said. I heard what Cap said, and I'm Cap friend. Right around Cap.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard what Conscious said, and I heard what Conscious said. And what I did was I dissected everything that everybody said. And the first thing that I said was, this is pointless because you guys could have had a conversation and this didn't even have to make it this far. And that's just in my opinion, but that's my opinion. I got an asshole, so I got an opinion.
I understand what you're saying, but honestly, like after I read the text, I just immediately was just like, you know what?
Yeah, you
I need
went
to
in high.
understand, and I need to put it into context because there have been talks of him being a messy person. So when I received the text, that just solidified it. I didn't feel like I needed to even have a conversation with him because I felt like I've already have been kind of warned. And whether it's true or not, and it's not to offend Christian or you, Tanari as his friend. It's just that was that putting it now I put it into context. I think you can have a better understanding as to why.
Yes, ma'am. And you know what? The one thing though, and you know what I did? Bees with honey and shit.
Honestly, I felt that once I clicked the link because he did drop the link to have a conversation.
Right.
And I had thoroughly listened to his point of view before I came up. I thought that I was going to have a conversation. But if you begin to cut me off as I'm talking, then I start to get in the defense mode and then my voice starts to heighten because I'm not able to get my points out. So if you're welcoming me for the conversation, and I'm thinking that we're going to have a conversation.
I think that he is, and I think that now that there's been a calming that has been done, peace, love, can you feel the calming that has?
Well, BL, to be honest, I think it's fake that you not because you speak on everything else. So why you can't speak on this, but you can speak on everything else? You tell me I'm wrong in anything else. So I'm trying to figure out why you can't talk. Yeah, I'm done with it now. I'm done because I gotta go. I'm actually late. Yeah, I want your messy ass opinion. Hey, TC Boo. Hey. Now watch BL tell me I'm wrong. Watch. Watch, y'all. We gonna see. We waiting. Now, actually, BL, click the link. You should click the link. Now, y'all know BL ain't finna get blocked. BL should click the link and tell me how she feels. And come on, because I gotta go. Child, this is the first yeah, we like peace, but any comment should be based on situation, not her as a person. All right, I'm gonna drop it. And y'all cannot have me on here all day. Oh, I'm not telling y'all the tea. Go ask her to put that first video back up. Oh, nah, Peace Love ain't gonna block. She ain't gonna talk bad about Peace Love. She gonna tell me I'm being messy. Watch. Y'all don't know BL like I know BL. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I seen it. I already talked about it, child. I talked about American Dad. Oh, I ain't got no what you call it over here. Hey, BL.
Oh, y'all messy, cuz. Y'all messy, cuz. What the fuck? What do y'all want me to say?
Your opinion.
Like about what, Bree Bree?
The whole thing. What you think? The whole situation. Talk your shit. Because you don't talk your shit about my shit plenty of times. You was my moderator first. So if you,
but you know what? You my little baby though.
You my baby. That's why I be having to look out for you. Other people be grown as fuck out here, and I just be like, damn. But
No,
no.
fuck your shit, man. Tell the
I
truth.
feel like no. The reason why I be on you so much and be saying shit to you, Bree, because I feel like you more greener, like in certain aspects of life. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that in a very endearing way, in a very good way. You know what I'm saying? And I just be feeling like sometimes you just be missing shit. But as far as that situation, I mean, yeah.
Tell the truth. You gotta you cannot be a beast that they're not being able to speak the truth.
I mean, shit. I feel like
your opinion can be different from mine. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't care if your
opinion. But the thing is, my opinion is not so much that my opinion is any different from yours. I mean, we sat and watched the same thing yesterday. I sat and watched it or whatever, and yeah, you know, yeah, shit, the fuck.
No, you ain't. You just said a whole lot of nothing.
Because
I'm give you time to collect your thoughts, but let me address. I'm just peachy. No, that is not what happened. So on the day when Custer and Peace Love was live, right, and Custer was shit, Captivating Christian sent Custer a message basically saying like, "Get down. If you didn't know that she want her, if you didn't know, then you're not wrong to be mad." Custer did not see it until yesterday.
Okay, and stop right there. So stop right there. Stop right there. In response to what old boy sent to Custard about you looking crazy right now, woo 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 woo. I felt that. I understood that. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. I agree with that. What he's saying. I didn't take it as messy by him sending Custer that because it was very awkward when Custer was up there like that and Peace Love was up there responding in that tone that she was responding in, and Custer had a whole another tone. It was very, very, very awkward. You know what I'm saying? It was motherfuckers was in the chat like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like oh boy, what's his name? Christian, not what's his name, but Christian. I'm calling him Captivating. I don't feel like it was out of malicious intent. I really don't. Now, but it say Custer say he just got the shit yesterday. Okay, boom, bam. Now my thing goes to why did he? Okay, you know I know we know his dates on everything. So when he read the message, you see when the shit is sent or whatever. I don't get the point in maybe sharing that with Peace Love. And then by him sharing that, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that kicked up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you seen the date on it. It happened at the time of the happening. You know what I'm saying? And it was like he just responded at that time. That's not no shit he just sent. That was some shit that he sent when that shit was going down. You know what I'm saying? And then so Custer just getting it. So him showing it to her, I mean, I don't know what kind of response he was expecting. So she didn't take it right. Why she took it the way she took it, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I agree with the message. Yeah, shit. It is what it is. Captain Creighton Christian was correct. Why Custer sent it to her, I don't know. That shit look whatever, messy or whatever. She took it a certain type of way, and she went live and did what she had to say first. And then Captivating Christian came back, and he had his response. And I just feel like, yeah, shit.
He wasn't doxxed, but some personal information may have been revealed. That's what I would say. Stuff that I don't even know if it's personal. It could be stuff that he talked about already. I don't know, but I just don't feel comfortable repeating it because
it wasn't like personal or whatever. I seen this shit. I was there. You know, I've been in every live that went down since this shit. I was there.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the back chat.
Yeah, I know exactly what was said.
Put it in the back chat then. I'm gonna put it in the back chat. And you say yes or no. That right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
okay. So basically, no, he did not go live in response to the tea. He went live because she made a video and then he responded to that video later on.
And you could tell that his response was mainly because, and that's why when he had said that little part about, I didn't come on here talking about you, that was all in relation to what you just put, including what was said. You feel what I'm talking about? Like, he was more like why you can't lie and came like that. And like, I don't agree with the point about, I don't agree with the shit that was said about behind the scene is the same message like going live. No, that's not, because if whatever somebody texts you or y'all talk about behind on the phone, us in the chat and us motherfuckers out here on live don't know nothing about that unless y'all motherfuckers go live and bring that shit here. So I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? He texted that shit to Custer. Custer showed that shit to her. Then she went live, because it's not like him or Custer went live about it, or even Custer didn't even go live about the whole what Christian said. So I mean that's it's not the same as when you come on here and say some shit or what the fuck is said in a text or behind the scenes. If you bring it here, then you bring it here. And I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, she brought it here, and I do feel like maybe Custer shouldn't have, not maybe, but okay, Custer shouldn't have shouted to her, because that was an old ass message. You know what I'm saying? And so motherfuckers didn't move past that shit. So it just basically was some shit that just got kicked back up. You feel me?
Yeah. So
That's my opinion on the motherfuckers. I hate y'all. I hate all y'all in the fucking chat. Fuck all y'all.
But the thing is,
Huh?
you didn't say anything bad about her. You're not saying that she
Yeah,
was.
but I be getting in trouble when I don't, like, not in trouble, but motherfuckers be all coming at me all kind of ways when I disagree. And I just said I'm gonna stop jumping in y'all shit, because y'all motherfuckers crazy on here. Cause like, for real. Y'all motherfuckers crazy, nigga. Like, I just been sitting here like, what the fuck? Shut up, Brie, cuz I'm like, I didn't see what the fuck.
I didn't get the teacher when Tanara came on the panel. And then I couldn't even watch everything last night, so I had to wait. Really, I watched some of it, and then I had to get off the internet. So I was like, damn.
And
so
Tanari ass sounded like me. She want to say some shit because she really want to come up there and rock for fucking Captivated Christian, but then she trying to be unbiased. But bitch, you know we be biased as fuck. That's why I don't like to be having my opinion. Motherfuckers be biased out here and picking sides. So, I don't know. I just hope everything works out for everyone.
Hey, Demetra, you know I don't care.
Peace and blessings.
Yes, child.
Look, peace and blessings. Shit, the fuck.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Who?
Yours.
Oh, girl, it was Thanksgiving. I don't know. I'm just trying to stay out the way and stay sober. Shit, I hate the holidays.
Why?
Because the holidays, I be wanting to turn up, and I can't turn up. So it was cool. I was with my folks, and I don't eat all that shit like that. So it really, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool. I'm thankful to see another year, and I'm out here in these streets. I ain't sitting behind no walls. Yeah, look.
It's fun.
Yeah, I ain't getting no visits this weekend for the holidays and all that bullshit, so I'm good.
Period.
Yep. All right, Bree, fuck y'all.
All right.
What? It's a bye, baby.
You hate me though. Bye. All right. This was fun as fuck, y'all. I'm about to get ready to go. Bitch, I got shit to do today. It's 2:00. So I just thought I'd hold y'all over for a little bit. There was some messy ass shit. And yeah, so I got drugged. It's fun. It's whatever. Bye, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.